so much at the moment. There's 2 drawings I've been working on for like the last 3 days. Like I said, I do not like to show people art before it's like, well, I deem it ready to show people. I'm very fussy about my art. Like, where's my iPad gone? I got some screenshots of the in-betweens because, truthfully, I do understand the It's just sad these days because people like AI and art, which is just heartbreaking. It means it's blasphemy, right? Don't remember where I put it. Art's up there. Sneaky little bastard. I would have been looking for that all morning. I really would have. I'd have been doomed there. I'm good. How are you? I was going to show, but I didn't post the. I'll check the coffee in a minute. I got like the pre-sketch of the drawing I did because this happened last time when I was drawing really intricate graphics. But yeah, anyway. I always recommend, especially because I like my skill set is it's just pencil, bro. Really, pencil shading. I'm really, really, really good at shading. I'd say that's like my strongest skill set, shading with the pen. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so the first class I remember was taking art history was the one where you've got to draw the sphere and make it look as realistic as possible. And not only did I give it shading, I made it look 3D. And I didn't even mean to do it. It was completely accidental. And that's when I kind of discovered that art was a strong suit of mine. I remember drawing Hitler one time holding a handgun. Just the randomest thing ever to draw, but didn't mean to be drawing him either, but just turn out like that. And then that's when I realised drawing anything in particular would come from, you know, starting to draw something at random almost. So I might draw like a mountain range. If I wanted to do a particular drawing I had an idea about, then I'd have to give it this sort of framework that I've done here, like this. So I'd have to give it this sort of framework to end up with this little fella. I really do like him. Like, it's one of those ones that I'm like really, really happy with. But I can't help but want to go through and clean areas up because it's forced a habit. Because I love drawing with a pencil. Because then you go in with the pencil and you rub out parts and then you can just build on it, right? Otherwise, sometimes like my brain cannot see what I'm trying to draw. That's why I find drawing one of the easiest art forms other than photography, which is already kind of like, you know, nature is your canvas already. But then is that, yeah, it is art, isn't it, really? Art's subjective, bro. Let me make me a coffee quick. Actually, no, I take it back. My favourite art form is music. There you go. So I play drums and guitar. I just don't play them anymore. Really, really heartbreaking. I could though. It's one of those things that you pick up. I remember when I got a guitar again after like 8 years. I know I could play the easy ones like Smoke on the Water, Wonderwall, like the easy ones. But then I think there's the few chords I can get was like F. But I remember the chords as well, which really, really surprised me. But obviously, switching between chords really fast is that's a whole other ball game. But yeah, I do love me music. It's why I really struggle sometimes in lives, because if I don't listen to music all day, like as soon as I come off a live, you understand, I have headphones in. Music is my zone. If I can't skate or fingerboard if I don't have music on, I can't draw if I don't have music on. I think that's why I struggle on the live. Because I'm just sitting there out of silence, my brain's just like too loud. I need help. I can't afford it. Bro, that is so relatable. I'm maybe self-employed. That doesn't mean that the paycheck is good. Right. So I'll show you quickly. This is where I got to, and I'll take a screenshot of the pre-sketch. Here's my baby. I've already worked on another one last night and this morning a little bit. I can work on drawings quite quick, man. I don't know what it is. If it came to anything else, I'd really struggle with it. But like, especially when it's no colour, if it's just black and white, damn, I can make things so easy. So this is the final one. It's trying to not actually give it too much detail where it's not needed because it is meant to be messy. And I already started to go in and give it way more detail than I intended on doing. I just like how it's still dripping. I don't know, I was like debating the drippy effect on it. Am I going to ruin it with this sort of like scatty, drippy sort of effect? But I love it. I really do. But in case actually I do want to go back and redo it again, I do have the pre-sketch that I took a duplicate of. Ta-da! Right, it's not done yet. It's close though. It's close. It needs like one or two more coatings. Because I really went in yesterday really thin, just missed it. Right, leave it for the full 24 hours to cure, and then boom, same again today. Also the sides have been sprayed as well, so they've got polyurethane coating on it, and then this side's going to get polyurethane coating on it too, and then it's good to go. It really is. Ooh, no damage, don't worry. It's polyurethane coated, so hard wearing shell. So I've got two skateboards that'll be going up tonight. Actually no, they can go up tonight, but they won't be sent off until the day after at least, because then that's how long they're going to take to cure. Perfect. Right, I want to move somewhere in the middle of nowhere in the States. Right, I generally it's all I want to do right now, like really badly. It's like that's all that's on my mind. I want to live in a wooden hut, well not a hut, like a chalet, like a nice little villa, whatever we can call it a villa. That's like what are they called? Oh fuck it, I don't even care. And just sat there with a coffee in the evening and a gun in the hand, doing some art, thinking, I don't even know, bro. It's getting to the point like I don't want to say it right. I'm good with movies. I really, really am. And obviously, like I've moved around my whole life, right? But people around me haven't. They're used to being grounded, where I'm like, in one spot. I mean, where like for me, when you move somewhere, moving isn't permanent. It's never been permanent. It's always been here, there, and everywhere. Where people, when they move somewhere, it is permanent, right? So I'm like, it doesn't mean it wouldn't be permanent when it's not. I just think I've got more confidence with that sort of thing as well. Just getting on a plane, going somewhere, speaking to us, stage and well, stage. What Sorry, there's a name. I always forget what it's called. Realtor. You know what I mean, real estate. But yeah. I just, even if I am so new with stuff, I'm the sort of person that's like, fuck it, just go for it. Take a chance, bro. Seriously, just send it. I just think you gotta fuck it, just do it. Because otherwise, you just hold yourself back in life. What you doing? Making a coffee currently. I think I may have added too much coffee to two scoops. Did I do two? I may have, if I'd done two, then I messed up there royally. I think I may have added two. Then I'll show people some art, and then obviously, yeah, I don't know really. Got to kind of delay it until 6 o'clock today. Like currently, very early. Okay, is it 6? I think 6. What's everyone else up to anyway? Ooh, yeah, perky to say the least. That was like a punch in the face on the coffee. Don't you get that sometimes? It's like, oh, I'm awake. Let's go. Lego. Right. So this is the pre-sketch in case I don't like the drawing that I've done, but I've decided I do. I just kind of was a little bit iffy on the drippy effects on everything I'm drawing at the moment because I wanted it to be easy, and then I ended up making it too complicated. And then the one I'm working on right now as well is really complicated as well. Like, oh man, like it's a seance going on, right? In a way, seance, or like saying in the woods, and they all got these hoods up. You can't see their faces because I'm terrible at drawing faces. I was like, great, I'll just draw like it. So I was getting like Lord of the Rings, sort of elven-y sort of vibes in my head, and I wanted to do it through the fire, and there was like something coming out of the fire. But I ended up drawing the fire too bright because I've used it. I like using a glow in the dark. Sorry, I like using a shading element to make my things look more 3D. Or that's how I do things. Colouring. As soon as I start doing any colouring with any sort, I fuck up. It will look like the kids just come in with this flipping Crayolas and gone nuts on it. No cap. I know what it is. I've always struggled with colours. I think I can't make them look natural. Like colours naturally that you see with the eye, right? I can never draw that. You know when people draw like the thing that looks like a pack of Reese's Pieces, or like, you know what I mean? How? What? Okay. Or real life drawing. The reason I need this extra strong coffee is I've got ADHD meds at the moment. But it's too strong to enjoy. Do you know what I mean? When you make coffee too strong to enjoy, like there's that perfect middle ground where it's like good punch to the face, and so that's a good thing. There is such a good thing. Like wake you up. Oh, I'm not feeling it today, man. I'm really not feeling it. Yeah, it's these drippy bits I'm worried about, right? Because I'm like, you can't make something look clean and dirty at the same time. Well, like, you can apparently, but layers, and like ogres. And this was the pre-sketch. In case I want to go back over and redo it again, because I duplicate it at a certain point. Or that was a screenshot personally, but still, same thing. Oh, I'm not waking up. Sick. Jeez. That's good, bro. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I mean, it's what I mean. That it's gone too close into the clean territory for me. For like, I want it to be a bit more scratched out. But then I ended up like, so the wolf was way more sketched, let's say. But then the wall linings I made way thicker to kind of remove some of this sketch look, rather than just going over and doing like a really thicker line. I realise it looks. I don't know how to describe it, but it's like that. I would call my art style trauma. That sounds dumb, but it's how it's scratched into it, and like it's like a memory almost. And it's how I'm seeing it anyway. It's like scatty. It's not complete. It's like fractioned and, you know, sort of not fully. I don't know how to describe this now. My brain is not working at the level I want it to. I don't know. But yeah, I love the. Okay, this was at one point I got to where, see what I mean? It was a lot lighter, and then that was the final piece in the end. So there's a lot more dark colours I brought out, and all I do is just going over essentially the same thing. Oh, looks quite cool though. I need something so critical. It doesn't make any sense because, like, I don't understand my artistic thinking. I really don't. Right, anyway, I need to stop calling it a whiteboard and a blackboard because it's throwing me off. This is the whiteboard, skateboard, and this is a dark one. Needs one more coating for it to all blend in better. This one's glow in the dark. This one is not. Oh damn it! Coffee gives me really bad acid reflux. Growing my nose. Right. Sorry, my brain's not working. Dickhead. Bear with. So I just tried to sort my hair out, but it refuses to be sorted out. It's just a weird. I'm just, we're just gonna fucking rock it, right? We're just gonna own it. This is what we're doing today. It just looks like an afro, like unkept. It needs brushed. It needs brushing. Brushed. It needs to be brushed. I've done a whole lot. Right, so good. Sit down. Chill. Thank you, fish and chips. I do appreciate it, I really do. Yeah, Josh, it's good, it's fine. People like it. It's not even like I think it's bad. Do you know what I mean? I think it's good. I just think, I don't know, sometimes I feel like something's missing from it. What's incomplete. And then I go into this whole thing where I dive too deep into making art. That's just, like, you know, there are unnecessary lengths of things. So yeah, it did turn out okay. It just needs, as I say, one more coating to kind of blend these seamlessly in. The way that was layered. Obviously. I still kind of, I don't know. I like the white one, but the black one's giving more skateboard vibes, but this one's giving more like all vibes. Do you know what I mean? Like, I would personally still skate this board 100%. I actually love simple graphics. Less is more. But that's what I'm trying to bring into my art. Is like, okay, less is more, right? And every time I do more, I'm like, I didn't remember that, did I? I didn't like could implant that fun enough in my brain. Because sometimes just drawing like a little leaf that's just an outline, thin line, can look so cool. Or like a vine or something, do you know what I mean? But then when you've got to go blotch out and stuff, I personally I think it's because I can't draw with colour. If people notice, a lot of my colour drawings are very dark because I'm very bad at natural colouring. It's a good thing to do. It really is. I think the reason I think painting's so cool, and I'm envious of people who can paint, is because it's layered more. Like you get textures with the paint, right, and stuff like that. Where I never understood that shit. I'm terrible with it. But it's something I've always tried to do. But we will have a strong, we will have good things we're good at. So I'm personally I would keep at colouring. But yeah, better at shading personally. I'm not gonna show you yet. I'll do it like probably tomorrow. Oh wait, no, I'm not live tomorrow. Oh, I don't know how much I've got left to finish. I'll check out in a bit. But it's like a seance sort of. Everyone's got their heads up. Same art style, pretty much. I want to do a whole series of jokers now. Like have like a big square on the back with the, with a name to it. Be it like, I don't know. I like to do what do you call it? Double shit. Like I done the baked barnyard lot, which was stone barn animal. And I thought because BB, what's that called when you do that and you put 2 words together? Shit. Oh, it's never good English. What is that? An acronym? No. Is it? Oh, I don't quite know this. Every time I do that, I'm like, because I can't do them now. What will that do? Can't stand the OCVs. Has to be a rule. Do you know what I mean? Like rules are like the best. The best. What am I looking for? ADHD meds. I was starting to taper off them because I realised how needy, more, how much I need out of it. See what I mean? My brain didn't work without it. What the fuck? Oh, I'm feeling myself. Oh. It's devastating. I feel like my brain didn't work without them anymore. Not fully. Oh, right. Wait a minute. See, I think I have tried some acrylic. Wait, long enough. See if this is what this is. I believe we got some. The thing is, I would love to do that for sure. I think the reason I found myself with a less time to do acrylics, painting, or any other kind of art forms, because where I'm making the boards, I have to essentially just draw onto the iPad. I find myself with very little time to do the art I want to do sometimes. I actually think that's a great point, right? When they say don't make things your hobby, your work. Luckily, I guess that's why I said when I said earlier my favourite art form is probably music, all art forms. I love drawing and I love painting. I think music does connect a lot of people. You know, I can play I can play drums for sure. I can play guitar. Mm, that's a debatable one still. Like the first song I learned was Wonderwall, and then it was Smoke on the Water. I mean, that's obviously an easy one. And then Seven Nation Army, and then things like by Offspring, like You're Gonna Go Far, Kid, and things like that. And I went to electric and bass, and I haven't played for like 8 years, but I picked up a guitar and could play. There's like one chord song versions or like playing with a few strings, which I could play really quick. Actually, my favourite thing to do is sit there, play guitar, and have a sing. I'm not even joking. So it's not even to do anything crazy to try and like, you know, make a song. It's just about being. I literally take guitar, take my smoking kit, go chill out, camp somewhere under the stars. Make myself jealous, man. That sounds like the perfect time. These are acrylics. No, these ones aren't. These are water-based ones. We have got some acrylic ones, so I have no idea where they are, but calligraphy. I'm literally not into it. I don't remember getting these. Oh, these actually might be ones. Oh, actually, yes. Right. So I have one shipped out earlier, and I'm just going to go and finish it because I'm like, look, I think that's also just the reason my brain don't work sometimes. It's because I generally need to have some medical. There is a reason it's medical. It's not, you know, for shit and gigs. So I mean, so many people think it's just an excuse that it's medical. I say the same for codeine. Do you know what I mean? Like, but it's so much worse. It's so dumb. I mean, seriously. Yeah, man, that little town. Did people see my little one where I was going over the grinder? Those little tricks over the grinder. That I know I was holding the board underneath, but they weren't like foot plants. You are meant to, well, a finger plant technically. What do you want to call it? A fingerprint? Wouldn't that be cooler? Because you're like printing your finger. I don't know. Ignore me. Bear with 1 second. So yeah, today I was thinking probably gonna add some writing to this jumper, and there's already like on the store brand, like I can still just update a photo of it. If no one's ordered it before it's been updated or changed, then there's no issue. You just no one's. Do you know what I mean? If someone pays something and they're getting something different, then there's an issue there. But I think I feel like it's just missing something lower down on the back here. I don't know what I need to put though. Oh, damn it. That's really annoying. Because also I'm saying like, oh, I'll put it up for this price. People are like, no, don't underdo yourself like that. It's hard work. So I'm like, okay. And then I put it up as something else. You know, but then if no one gets it, there is kind of like no point at a point. That there is, but I can't make stuff just for me. Do you know what I mean? Like I wish I could. I know you shouldn't just like give it in and be like, okay, cool. But when you have set it up on the store potentially for a little bit longer, it is a nice grinder in it. To be fair, I've had like Chong's ones. I've had everything, plastic ones. Growing up, obviously. I mean, who has a plastic one? But that my point is, through it all, that is the best one I've ever had. to a shocking level. I think this is like, it's like literally leaves it like a powder. Where I've had so many before, like grind it into each other and it sticks into the teeth. And it's funny, people have no idea what we're talking about. I love it because it's like, what sticks into the teeth? I feel like I chipped that one, but I'm also like, I'm just gonna add the last bits from inside it too. Because when I chip it out this morning, walking down to the shop, I chip it out because we get too close to a petrol station, right? And I mean, it's not good, so right? Don't wanna go boom. Realistically, it wouldn't actually probably happen, but still, it's the law in the UK. And if it's a law, mate, I get it probably is. There's no dump. I really highly doubt that anyone here has got a country in the country where they just kind of allow that. Maybe they do. I was just asking for shit. See that video recently, that guy in Russia is flipping. He was just stood there. It's like impulsive thoughts win, am I right? He's like lighting near his car, and then he's like trying to put it out with his foot. Like, bro, what are you fucking doing? Like, I get it, impulsive thoughts and all that, right? But fucking moron. You know when you get those impulsive thoughts, like you got a gap that you want to put your phone near or hold over, or and it's like you want to test the waters. It's like it's just picking. I don't get that one. I know people that do. Personally, that one's just crazy. And it's like this. It's like being a skateboarder. I see something, I'm like, oh, I want to try it, and then I end up with a broken leg, and I'm like, should have tried it. Impulsive thought. Oh, so guys, it died. My phone is just, it's good. I just didn't charge it last night. That's on me. Yeah, it does end up being that way. I end up wanting to. It's weird, I think. That's how I think of it, like not judging someone else's art as well. To the same level I judge my own art. Right? Just because I've always been told, growing up, going through any art education until you're told like art is really subjective. I mean, you know this anyway, but you really get that perspective. And I think when you go through your struggles as an artist, drawing and learning to draw certain things, you realize how hard it actually is. People always just think drawing is shit, like, which makes me laugh because it's like I can draw. Like, I can draw again. It was like a muscle memory that I needed to like fire back up. You know what I mean? It wasn't like a natural talent born with. Like, I guess it was a bit of a natural talent that I picked up quicker, but I mean, it wasn't a born talent. I'd even say stonemasonry was more of a born talent for me. That I picked up with like a chisel and hammer, and I got to carve a flower out, and it came out. And obviously, I drew on the outside, so you know where to sand down, where to chisel down. And I still have to get that picture. I'll ask my adopted mum today about that because I don't know why it's not on this IG. But it's really gutting because I said I don't. When I was about 12 or 13, I was really proud of that piece. Yes, just doing some mindful thinking today. Reminding myself to breathe through it. Oh shit. Yeah, so I did respond to it starts falling at the end, it starts escaping. So no you don't. Oh, okay, bye then. I have this thing where I roll them to a point, then it goes up to a degree where you can roll it upwards and then it don't fall out. So like if people are rolling like horizontally, of course the shit is gonna fall out. You know what I mean? Really. I end up tucking it, and then once it started tucking, it's like, it's like great. Oh, I make myself laugh. I guess that's a good thing, mate. Sound like crazy day sometimes. One annoying thing for me is when the rope just starts to unroll itself slowly and gets bigger and bigger. I'm like, what are you doing? Right, here we go. Scooby snacks. Beautiful. Oh, for shit. Oh, I literally was made to roll it. Well, not made to roll. It sounds really bad, innit? Work boy. No, it was. What was I when I used to roll? I can't remember. But my foster, I'll just go for my foster parents. I know it was before this, my bad family. My foster parents used to make me roll with cigarettes in the car when I was on the way to school. And that's when I used to start sneaking some. So I'd be rolling them really quickly. So I got to a point where I could. I will roll one right now to show you how quick I can roll. This isn't cool. It's not flex. This is just shows you I smoked for way too long now already. I am quitting like this month or next month. I've decided like cigarette size. I love when people think I'm talking about themselves. I'm like, you're joking me, right? That's that's like levels me out, but I need a Rizzler to kind of start this shit process. So I can literally like do that one type, one roll, one lick, stick, print, done. Oh, that's such a British thing for be able to hand roll a cigarette. I'm sorry, every American I've ever seen personally used a hand rolling tin, or they'd have tailor-mates. But it's such a British thing to just sit there, bust out your backy. You're holding your backy like this in the back of your hand. You've been rolling like this. It's a little skill. It's a little art form. I mean, it's not a good one. It's like disposing of a body. It's an art form. It's not a good one. Sorry, that's pretty dark. So I don't think that's dark, but people like that's really dark. They grow up. We're all adults here, I believe. So that was someone said the other day, I was like, I'm 9. I was like, oh shit. That's why I put these lives on an 18 plus. Sorry, my bad. I feel like I've taken the piss now. It's all good. You're not told to. You're not like mocked for it. It's just norm, innit? Right? Right, let's go. Oh, I'm sorry. I feel bad now. They're cool. I mean, I like the way I always figured out how the fuck didn't always get stuck. Because there was one I had, you open it up, you put the bit in the inside and the back, and you shut the tin and it pops out through the front. Rather than like the two little. I never understood those ones. They spin me right out. So literally, tuck, roll, lick, stick. Real easy. Don't smoke tin. Really bad for you. Ugh. One thing I don't like about it though is getting on the back of my mouth. Want to roll a blunt. Oh, is it one of those things that rolling is a skill then? I know it is, I know. It's when I go to Amsterdam, they're like, do you want us to roll for you? I'm like, no, I'm good. What do you mean on the roll for me? Excuse me, I'm not 5. But I'm joking, obviously. It's good. You just practice. I recommend getting yourself a strip of filters or something and doing this so you don't waste backy and drop any. And then you can go up to thicker filters. And then you could try and add a bit of back in the end. I wonder if I could tuck with one hand. I can. The skill is there. Unbelievable. Yeah, you don't. rolling 101. Yeah, but I've literally been. I think you got to remember, like, it's a very British thing to be out on a night out. You're half can't see straight. You're like falling into the wall when you're like, and you're trying to roll a cigarette and you keep dropping your filter. So I don't drink anymore. I feel like I'm gonna have to come back to having like a beer every now and again. I'm kind of get a picture of something. I mean, that sounds proper like. I'm joking. It's not that. It's just people what you're drinking something fruity and flavourful in the UK, then it's like, yeah. I mean, come on. It's like the UK. It's like well, not the home of, but Ireland is the home of like Guinness and bitter drinks and drinking mouldy bread. Getting sitting in the rain and drinking mouldy bread, and then the moment any sunshine comes out, and I mean it could be accompanied with a whole ton of rain as well. 2 beers in one seat. I was a very bad place. I could drink like a whole 10 crate and still be walking fine and talking fine. We got a thing called super brews. No, super brews. Special brew, right? It's like 8% compared to your 5% beer or your 4.3%. It's like 8% beer. So it's like a double strength beer, and it's like syrup. It's literally like a cough syrup ish. It's got a bit thinner over the years, but I'll drink 4 of those and be absolutely done for. Like when you take it and you're walking, things just start to feel like the ground's coming up to meet you with every step. That's how you fall into things. Like you take walking downstairs and then oh shit, you should have more steps than you actually do. So you probably lower yourself more, but it's just a fool. Oh, I find it too funny being like that. Oh shit. See, it does. I live 700 and. That's mad high up. Damn. Sorry, that shocked me quite a bit there. I always forget, it's like, how many peaks there are around the world, the mountain ranges and stuff, or just even, not even that. It's like, just not so flat. Oh, that's wild. Fuck the cold, honestly. Do you know how heat rises? That's bullshit, clearly. I'm saying it's so high up here sometimes, and I'm always cold. And it's only I'm close to a certain level. I'm like, why is it being picky? Why is it being pedantic? Just stop pissing and farting around. Well, it does. It needs to come up higher up. It's too damn cold. Yeah, we're 780 feet above sea level. And then if you want to do that, I don't even know what that is in meters, but that's. In fact, it's a mile. It's not even comparable. Yeah, that's what I mean. Not even comparable. We're like under 1,000 feet. 600. That's just mental. Oh. See, this is literally my dream spot. I know it doesn't exist, but it will do somewhere. I don't even care if I have a house. I just want views like this. I really do. I literally want an extra room as well. Even if I have to build this shit myself, bro. Take the land and make it mine. I'm going to end up building my own thing though, to be honest. Like, buying a bit of land, building on it, get planning permission. It's just so much easier. Then you can build exactly what you want. I'm probably going to go for it's medical now. I don't know. I'm debating it. It's so cold outside. Yeah, when I go for it, I might finish a little bit, but yeah, I don't even know how you handle that stuff. What was I talking about? It makes a difference? I actually can't remember now. I've gone brain foggy. A brain fog. I could go to sleep, to be honest. Like, not going to, because if I do, then I'll just wake up very grumpy. It's just me. Right, so today, spray the board down. The jumper's been added to the store. I might edit it a little bit, though people agree with me on that. Like add some writing to the back. It's potential. I don't see the glowing light board. I didn't really actually get any footage of it yesterday. I don't believe. I really do think though that given that give it a year or two, and the chances of being able to move would be like so high. I'm just so desperate because it just feels so like, as I say, pointless kind of over here. Everyone's also so nasty about it in the skate community too. Everyone's so controlling over here, right? Like the fact that heroin skateboards, is saying like, "Oh, sorry to hear about your injuries." Regardless, people want to go, "Oh, but it's fake care. You don't actually care." Of course, you probably don't care. You know what I mean? Like, really, really, really deep down. Or maybe there's a little bit as a person, like, just that's shit to hit. But like, I'm not expecting him to like drop his whole life and shit. My whole point about it is like, it's nicer than most people over here who just wouldn't even bat an eyelid. Like the fact he's still trying to show care, but then also respect and paying the time. People over here just don't have the time for anybody, and it's kind of depressing. Oh, really? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Like, what is it like? You can't get pissed in space or something? Imagine, because the way you like. I don't even know. I'm trying to act like a professional. I don't know shit about that. So you learn something new every day, right? That's pretty cool. I mean, is it to do with blood pressure? I mean, that might make sense. If then, yeah, I don't know. I think I can handle the cold a little bit now. It makes me sound like a wet wipe now when you're talking about 6,000 or 8,000, whatever it is, altitude. Was that for? I don't even know. Wait, 6,000, yeah. Wow. It's like, what's a plane? Is that like 15,000 plus or some shit? I don't know. That's wild. We're not going to fingerboard right now. And oxygen levels. So I was half right. I thought so. See, I like thinking inside life. It's not take a genius to work everything out. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes you kind of. I didn't actually know that. I was just a guess, but I'm guessing because I didn't think about oxygen though. What about getting high at that level? Do you just like come down to like sea level, and then you're like really baked because the oxygen just hits you so much more? It's like whoa, like I have to smoke like a G down here, and I have to smoke an ounce up there. What's this shit? That'd be pretty cool. It's like I cannot handle the smoking in the winter, right? It's so boring. It's so depressing. That's why I wish I smoked inside, but I don't. So I'm outside in the freezing, like this, like arthritis, shriveled up, feel like I'm dying. And then summer comes around, and I'll just sit there, and I will literally be led in the sun directly, and I don't burn really. I tan, and I just will melt all day, like all day. And the sun makes me feel more baked, and then the bug makes you feel more baked. And it's like it's catch-22 in a good sense. You know what I mean? Just more baked, and then more baked because of the sun, and then it's like, oh, it's just too fucking good. And then the winter rolls around, and then yeah. So I don't really want to live somewhere cold, but I also don't want to live. I want a bit of 50-50. Do you know what I mean? And that's how I managed to actually get my partner to be happy with potentially moving, right? And she probably will. She's like, yeah, I'm kind of for it now, moving. Yeah. I said, imagine being able to go stay in the same country, but be able to go somewhere, Arizona, Phoenix, anywhere like that, right? Lovely weather, really hot. And then being able to just travel up north. Granted, it's a long trip. I mean, we're talking good. The same flight time, probably from the UK to New York anyway. From like, let's say if it was southwest, like sort of like I don't know. I think somewhere that's a good distance. Probably still a good like what 5 to 8 hours of flying, but you cut out a big chunk of it. I was like, we got to go skiing, and then we get to go, snowboarding and skiing at the same in the same bloody year, and you go somewhere that's still hot because it's like in a hotter location. Like that exists. There are places that have peaks with snow, and then you go further down, and it's good. There's places that's so cold, the ice is bloody dry. Right? Not probably. I don't know if there is in America. I'm not sure about that one, but do you know what I mean? It's dry ice. It's like a desert. I can't imagine being that cold. I actually just can't. I'm that pissed off. I'm good. Us Brits are not built to deal with that. In it. Photosynthesis. Humans actually do that. I know people think that, they make a joke about it. We don't do it on the same level as a plant, but if you wake up in the morning and get a bit of sunlight, it actually can make your whole day amazing. Like, for real. It's like seasonal depression, right? That's a real thing. I love when people mocks people with that. Mine's because of my BPD. So if I'm just depressed as shit anyway, then I'm like, great. And it's raining, dickhead. But then when the sun's shining, it's like, it has that bonus of being really nice. One thing I know people never talk about BPD is the over emotional load, but what comes with the bonus of it is sometimes you get emotion overloaded in a positive way. It's rarer, but it's like quite literally emotional overload of happiness, which is just a weird feeling. And then actually you kind of come down the other side as well, because like come down afterwards, because your brain's like released so much like dopamine. I don't understand it. Stupid. Yeah, but it probably is, to be honest with you. Better than flipping driving through UK when you've got pothole after pothole. There's more potholes in the UK than there are people. So, there's millions of potholes. There's like probably 100 potholes to each person. I do. Where's my nitron? Oh, damn. Oh, found him. I was trying to run away from him, but do you know what I really, really do want to? I'm gonna ship myself over in a little tube. I'm joking, obviously, but it pissed me off the other day that £15 to send something to LA. I'm like, what? Why on earth is it that cheap? If it's to do with luggage and weight, I'll happily lose some. Right, just for the short trip. No, it's I think it's kind of dumb though, really. I know it's like cargo hold. I know it's different, but it really shows you that fuel. It doesn't need to be that much, or they take money out of the. Oh, I don't know. Also, things going up. Things going up. Gotta love it. Right. I'm gonna go for this, guys. I'll be back in 10 minutes. So the quicker I go and get it done with now, I'll actually be back sooner in time and not be wasting time just fanning out about like around the room. Prancing around. You know what? Also driving in the UK purely just shit. Even having a prescription, they still pull you over and be like, "Yeah, we're still taking you to court." And then you go through that long process and you get a court fine. And they're like, "Well, yeah, he's got a prescription." And then you think, "Okay, that's it. Everyone done with." No, they keep doing it. That's why people leave. People actually leave because of a flipping law around a plant. I fully understand it. I mean, if something really does not suit your lifestyle, then there's no point in trying to sit with it, in my opinion. I'm off. I mean, it's not so much Great Britain anymore, is it? It's more Britain. Sure, we can make it great again. I'm joking. that's not got like any positive connotation to it. But make it great again is just made me laugh. Because wasn't that his, not to like trigger people, but wasn't that like his thing last term, right? And he didn't make it great because you still got to make it great. Like that means you didn't succeed in making it great. That means you failed, trying to make it great again. Or was it make it great again? It never was great. Country great, people great, leadership. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, too funny, man. Fucking idiots. Oh. Right, I'm off. Just for 10. Actually, will be 10. Anyway, appreciate you guys. You won't just be sat in a chair thinking that, you know. I do feel like people think maybe it's an invisible person, you know. Was it fun? Imagine that. Yeah. Anyway, peace, guys. Literally, I will be back in 10 minutes. I've not got anything else to do today, so well, I am going to be printing on some more designs. Anyway, peace. I'm probably going to swipe off. I'm not too good. End the live. I'll catch you guys in a minute. Right. Sorry, guys, I am back so quickly. I know it's amazing. So I wasn't sure as well that last message above the last one, if that was that double meaning. Because I mean, in the UK, I don't know if what meanings are what, depending on where you are. Do you know what I mean? Because over here, oh yeah, over here in the UK, that means something. I'm not saying. Oh, I don't know my brain. You know what I mean? No. Maybe two. You know what I'm saying? In the UK, that's a double meaning. Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe I'm just stupid. That's why when I read the message, I don't have to read that because if I react a certain way, I could be overreacting, underreacting. Find it funny when it's not funny. If you get what I mean. I'm gonna write a last message. Who knows? Well. This message is held for review. I don't know what was held for review, but yeah. Anyway, guys, yeah. I feel clueless now. I want to know. I am a person who needs to know. I'm still educated in so many facts. Actually, it's true. It's why I like to know things because that's why I'm so self-educated and so much shit because I'm like, I need to know. I'm like, I can't understand if something has a double meaning or and, yeah. Right, I'm back. So, that's my dog. She's like, you don't need to tell me twice. She's cozy as shit right now. Right, yeah. Bear with. I will be back in a moment. Right. You, I said. I'll be back in a momo. I meant to say moment. Not like that as well. Just moment. A momo. Right. Peace and love. Sorry, I didn't actually mean to start the live back up again. I'm not off. No, unpause it. That's it. Peace. I'll catch you guys in a sec. It's looking a little bit nicer now. I honestly don't know. Yeah, maybe. So I'm just thinking. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean live to start back up again. So I just quickly took the dog to the toilet. Shit, what was it? Yeah, so go for a wee. So I'll be back. I'm actually gonna like end the live and then start it up again. Yeah, so that's the plan. Bear with 1 second, guys. I feel like I get the joke now. I feel like I get it. Right, anyway. Just enough. I will be back. I know I said I just walked the dog and then I completely forgot and did all this shit. So literally 5 minutes in the sun and then I'll be back on. Alright, peace. I'll catch you guys.